Yeah, last night there was an ad on television I hadn't seen it before. It's I think they were advertising like a new product. It was Cheez-Its, and they were advertising something called Cheese. I think it's CHEES and then apostrophe D, or CHEEZ and then apostrophe D. And it was really a really offensive ad. I mean, it was just really, I mean, the whole thing was just totally disgusting. It really was. I was even a little bit shocked by it. I mean, even after everything the conglomerate has done, I was a little bit shocked by this ad. It was a guy standing in a, like, he was doing a presentation in front of a room full of people, and on the desk next to him, I think there were like cheese wheels, and he had a projector, and he was like showing stuff on the projector, and then there was like someone had like put a joke slide on his projector, and what did it say? It said, it was 4 words. It was ice, bank, mice, elf, right? And so he said it all in one word. It's like a practical joke. People, you know, it's the type of practical joke people play with people sometimes over loudspeakers and that kind of thing. So he said it, you know, he said it the way the practical joker had meant to have him say it. And then like the cheese wheels on the table started like giggling. They're like, yeah, you did, you bad boy. I mean, it's just, and you know, I mean, I have a few thoughts about this. One is that it was, you know, painful. It's just, I mean, it was one of the more offensive, more like overtly offensive ads I've seen that I think would be offensive to anyone, even if they didn't realize that it had anything to do with me. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna have to say I don't have size D boobs. You know, but it's just, you know, it's amazing how many times I've been called a liar when the conglomerate just denies and distorts and ignores all sorts of things that I say all the time that are entirely and absolutely true, right? So there's that. Yeah, I think it was a really offensive ad. I think it would be offensive to anybody with any kind of just like it's just a very offensive ad across the board, totally offensive, no matter what. You know, I think people, it's a very, very, very low class ad. And it would be regardless. It would be even if it didn't have anything to do with me. But it seems to me it does something to do with me. So there's all those thoughts. And then there's this question of just bullying. Sexual harassment, bullying, what it's like to be bullied by a large group of people. You know, and you can actually do something substantial about bullying by not doing it. You know, I think that's something that starts to happen when you have a large group of people who are bullying someone, is that it just kind of turns into this like really cheap joke for anyone who feels like making the joke. And really, you can do a lot by just not adding your part to it. You know, I mean, somebody had to think of that ad. Somebody had to write it. Somebody had to approve it. Somebody had to hire the actor. Someone had to direct it. Someone had to do all the, you know, all the props for it. Someone had to do the animation for it. And somebody had to pay for it. And then somebody put it on TV. Yeah, all the way along the line of all of those steps, there was nobody who had any real power who could step in and say, this is an offensive ad. Let's just not put this out on TV. Let's forget about this and do something that isn't so disgusting and offensive and low class and harmful to someone who's already been through, you know, all sorts of harmful things for the past 5 years. There was nobody who objected, who had a strong enough voice to do it, or anything like that. Really? Just not one person? That's really sad.